Hey, what's going on, Unknown? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we got APOC. I saved all my anniversary stuff for today as well, so we definitely got some stuff to do today. I'm just getting all my pre-stream stuff out of the way, but hopefully you're having a great day so far. So far, so good. First half is easy. Elation shell. Second side, you clear out watching your casters do a million only for to do 1%. Hey, you know what? Sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes it really just be like that. Hey, I will say honestly, like for Apocalyptic Shadow and Pure Fiction, a lot of the time with those, I'm kind of just like in and out when it comes to my when it comes to me like doing clears and whatnot. Like I'll go back to them for videos and like when I do like showcases and testing and stuff like that for characters, but I don't know. I feel like despite them being like unique modes compared to MOC for like endgame stuff, I still just prefer MOC. I'm probably not the only one who feels that way, but not that they're bad, but I feel like I just prefer MOC. You get interested in APOC is a cool mechanic. That is very true. Yeah, I'm also the same way. Like I'm an APOC Hule enjoyer. Like I know a lot of people are like, oh, I hate Hule. You know, he attacks so much. I actually love fighting Hule, like regardless. But yeah, Hule and Facia. Yeah, Facia's was cool as well. But yeah, it's a hot take. But even outside of APOC, I'm a Hule defender. Because I'm just like, we have too many fights in the game where people, well, not people, like the enemies, they'll attack you like a decent amount, but I love that Hule is like super aggressive. If HSR you throw in DHPT and just cannon fodder, hey, you know what? It just be like that. Alright. Early stream stuff should be good now. Hule's fun, but you can get tired when they throw him out 5 MSC. That is true, yeah. Like, they definitely shouldn't spam him, but... Because I remember the first time I fought Hule, I was like, you know what, this is pretty cool, honestly, right? Like, I was down with it, and then I go on social media, and all I see is people just hating on Hule, and I'm just like, that's crazy to me. They did spam him at one point, though. That is 100% true. Alright, let me get this game up here as well. Cool mechanics training when there's no variety and your only option was an E0 Clara. Man, I have not used Clara in so long. And I feel like when the day comes where I lose a 50-50 to Yun Li, I may never use Clara ever again. Which is really just the crazy thing. Alright, let me turn off the Dokkan music and get the game going here. And get my audio going too. Use it for this weekly reset and Clary only together for shenanigans. Oh, that that must be fun. Let me get this audio on because I be playing with audio off all the time. Not because I don't want to hear anything, but because I just be like watching videos, listening to music. Very happy with 50 pity E1 Silver Wolf. Yeah, I saw that in the Discord. Yeah, that's awesome. I remember her E1 being pretty good, so that is huge. Yeah, is there a new Apocalyptic Shadow? Yeah, we have new Apocalyptic Shadow. We have new Currency Wars as well. Yeah, we'll do Currency Wars today as well. Let me grab my login tickets here. Boom. They have energy back every ult as long as they have 3 debuffs together. It's crazily good. So every ult is 40 energy back. Oh, that's really good. Hello. Yeah, we do love to see that. Yeah, I picked up the 1600 Jades. I did pick Finon for my letter. But let's knock out dailies first, and then we can go into all the actual content. So I think now that I have builds, like usable builds for everyone, I think my next project is gonna be building a loadout for DPS well, because we do finally have the yeah, we do finally have loadouts. I just don't remember where exactly you toggle them. But I do want to build a DPS well as well. Because I have a support build for him right now. Yeah, it might be on the team screen, actually. For loadouts. Let me see. Should add him here just to test it. Hopefully get E2 someday because it's like high ceilings, but not for Dot. Hey, hopefully someday. You would 4-piece eagle with priority being EHR, crit rate, and crit damage since he gets attack percent from his EHR. Yeah. Yeah, because right now, the build I have on him is, yeah, well, I have the wrong light cone on him because of my other videos I was doing, but I've been running Cypher's light cone. So, yeah, Cypher light cone, and I've just been running speed sets for, like, a support build. Because with that, we're at 162 speed. We're at 100% EHR. So, as a support build, like, this is good enough, in all honesty. But it might be time for me, because I've never really, like, farmed Eagle like that. It might be time to finally go into the mines and farm Eagle. As soon as staying well is decent for that build, Hyperspeed Eagle would be a lot nicer, but it's good. Yeah, I've never really like gone into farm for Eagle, so maybe it's that time though, because like I don't have anything pressing to build right now because like I'm probably not pulling Evanescia. I don't know that I'm going for Blade. You're not for Eagle, but Tingy, well, etc. All one. You guys go after Ho-Ho and so Wolf. Yeah. You know what? We'll do some Eagle runs. We'll do some Eagle. Actually, do I even have anything good for Eagle? Or first and foremost, do I have anything for Eagle? I went past them. Yeah. Where is it? Oh, they moved to the top there. How nice. How nice of them. Oh yeah, I did it. Oh yeah, I do have Eagle on Pella. I forgot I did that. Okay, nothing great there. Yeah, I don't have many Eagle pieces, but I do have a few of them on my Pella from way back. Yeah, nothing amazing for Eagle. Okay, you know what? Let's do some Eagle runs because I mean I realistically have nothing else to spend my my Trailblaze power on that's like super important right now. So We'll do some Eagle runs. Why not? Yeah, we'll do Eagle. That'll probably be like a long-term project for me. Like, I'm not gonna prioritize it, especially if like other characters come out that I'm gonna be, you know, pulling for or building. But I think it'd be cool to have that build ready. Yeah, I keep forgetting where I have this volume-wise. Yeah, I feel like three is fine for when we're doing a lot of combat. Cause, hey, battle audio do be loud. Also, I feel like just like mentally too, I've been in a good spot with Star Rail for this anniversary, right? Because like I mean, the story was fine, but I'm having fun with a lot of the characters, both, you know, like new characters and Nova Flares. And also, content on YouTube is at a pretty solid high right now. So, I think everything is kind of cooking right now, which we do love to see. Oh yeah, they did also post that little, like, animation thing. That, like, moment across the stars or whatever for Silver Wolf. You've been in the middle of the road this patch. Some great, some crashing and burning, but overall pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like... I don't know, because like, from what I remember, it's like the vibes during last year's anniversary weren't the best because that was the whole thing with, like, oh, like, the caster's global passive. There were so many people being, like, quitting the game. The 3.2 story was not great as well, from what I remember. And it was just, like, I feel like there was a lot more negativity around that time. Which, some of it was valid, some of it was, like, low-key an overreaction. But, like, I don't know, I feel like vibes are a bit better this time around. Alright, so I pretty much want anything with speed and crit. Okay, that's a start. Because that'll get speed. That's not great. I mean, it has effect hit rate. Yeah, speed, crit, and effect hit rate. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stats I'm going to need to really make it work for Welt, but... Yeah, it's been a lot calmer, yeah, because... Yeah, cause I feel like first anniversary was pretty good. Because it was still, like, I would say, like, towards the end of... Actually, not even towards the end. It was during, like, some of the hyper parts of Penacony. A lot of people, you know, like... I think people liked the 2.1 story with Acheron Aventurine. I think it was 2.2 where people started, like, kind of having some negativity towards the story, which... That's also when they started making the patches, like, longer. Right? I think 2.2 was, like, a 6-hour patch. But then, yeah, last year was rough, 100%. But I'm fine with how this year's been going so far. Like, could things be better? Sure, but I do think it's overall an improvement from last year. Yeah, I don't think there were any, like, glaring issues with the first anniversary. Yeah, for first anniversary, I remember that was, like... Because that was during early Penacony, which is probably one of the best times in Star Rail history in terms of the vibes. All right. Oh yeah. I also got to make my decision on this because this has just been sitting here. I'm still so torn on this. By the way, like, I'm still so torn on this. All right. Let's do APOC first. Yeah, Sparkle was not there. You would have gone E1 Acheron without hesitation. Yeah, because that's where I am, right? Because I'm just like, I could get, because I'm definitely in the mindset of I either want I probably want an Eidolon for someone I already have because the characters I don't have are not good, being Jing Yuan and Imbibitor. But I'm just like, which one though? Because Kafka will help me, survive with Dot because I don't have high Silence. Sparkle will be good as well because I've been using her. I mean, I used her a good amount with Sparksy before 4.2, but even now, you can use Sparkle on other comps like with Sela and whatnot, right? And then Acheron, I can get E1 Acheron and then wait for the eventual second free Acheron, whether they add her to the companion shop or to do whatever with her. Either they make her free in another selector or if she gets a Nova Flare in the future to get E2. Like, I gotta make a decision on what's gonna be the most valuable for me because I'm just like I really don't know. Okay, let's see. Sparksy mechanics. Oh, cool. It's an ultimate activation one. W. And then we have this thing here. Sure. You know what? Just for fun, right? Just for fun, let's use, well, obviously first side we're using Elation, because, like, why wouldn't we? But second side, just for fun, let's use Evernight main DPS. Just for fun, where I need to swap you to Remembrance. Yeah, just for fun, let's do that. Elation buff, boom, and then what do we got here? Oh, yep, 3 ally member sprites or more on the field. That will definitely happen. Yeah, for you, E1 allows you to get 85% attack on Sparkle with speed is so nice. Yeah, that... They all have just, like, pretty good E1s. So that's why I still haven't made that choice yet, even though we've had that selector since 4.0. Alright, this should be super free. We're just gonna auto it, in all honesty. I have no reason to be worried. Yeah, you gotta bring Silver Wolf in there, that's fine. This team just works so well. Alright, then we get another Aha instant. And then we'll have another one coming up after that. Q1's bank for your bucket E for you is Sparkle, but they all have good E2s. Exactly. Yeah, that is another thing too. Yeah, I mean, like, either way, I think either of them will be a good decision, whether I do Acheron, Sparkle, or Kafka. But yeah, I'll think on it more once I get through like all the content I want to do in relation to yeah, cause I've been mainly thinking about like, all the content I've been doing for this patch. So I think once I get through that, I'll make a better decision. All right, Evernight main DPS time, but she's easier as 0. Let's see how this goes. Oh, you know what I just realized? This boss is now so much easier because if you have some bad, like, either some bad RNG moments or the fight lasts long enough for it, for the debuff this thing, I believe this thing can debuff you. Silver Wolf's global passive just fixes that. So we do love to see that. Okay, and auto Siren being trash and not using her skill, crazy work. But we're already almost at her ult. Oh yeah, see right there, boom. Which kind of sucks that we used it that early, but either way, we have Hyacinth, so I'm not worried about getting CC'd that much. And there's the ult. Good stuff. So I assume here she ults Evernight and RMC. I would assume. It's been a while since I've used Evernight main DPS. So I don't remember how the AI works for this. And she goes, yeah, Evernight. And I'm assuming, yeah, RMC gets a buff, yeah. Yeah, Shaman only works once. APOC, yeah, because it's only one wave. But it is a nice, you know, get out of jail free card. Alright, cool, we get the break. Everyone gets their ultimates again. Also, I love the fact that Siren will get 24 stacks of her ult whenever one of those, like, allies get their ultimate effects procs. Even though she only needs 12. So technically she gets 2 ultimates. I love that. Now, where are we active? Oh wow, we're actually cooking. I remember way back when they first added this boss to APOC. Dude, I struggled with this boss so much. But now it's just light work. I get that extra Siren damage as well. Boom. I mean, I know this is difficulty 3, but I also feel like if we're cooking it this much on difficulty 3, I really shouldn't have any issues with difficulty 4. But we'll see how much the HP progression is as well. Because they gotta love HP inflation. Alright, and then difficulty 4. We're using the same teams. So no reason not to. But alright, they have a couple other mechanics. Let's see. For each ally popularity or enemy popularity that hasn't hit the limit, damage taken by all enemies is reduced. Okay, so they want me to hit the popularity enemies. Okay, that's fine. And then for this, okay, so similar, yeah, same thing as the other APOCs. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Also, chat, I just want y'all to know, because I know we were talking about Anomaly during last stream when I was doing the run about, like, I think it was you, Unknown, actually. You were talking about using the Firefly team on there. I tried it before I recorded my Firefly video, and, bro, I didn't even finish, because I don't have Dahlia. Like, I couldn't even finish night 1. And that is a problem. Because Firefly's known for, like, she got good stuff, but you can't finish without Dahlia other night 1 or 2. Yeah, because, like, Firefly got some good stuff for the Nova player, but she's still just so dependent on Dahlia. Oh, night 2 is easier than night 1? Okay, I didn't try night 2. Yeah, I didn't try night 2 with her, but I mean, either way. like the reliance on a character it is kind of crazy. Like I feel like should Dahlia be better than other supports? Like yes, but the gap shouldn't be that ridiculous. Especially for a character that just got a Nova Flare. Someone clears that one easily, but man, you're stuck on Knight 2. What team are you using for Knight 2? Are you only using Firefly, or have you tried any other comps? Adalia and Hysil and the experience is anomaly rough. Yeah, Knight 2. Who did I use Knight 2? Actually, better question. What fight is Knight 2? So I can remember. I legitimately don't remember which fight was Knight 2. Yeah, 'cause I think Flame Reaver was Knight 3. If I remember correctly. Oh, Knight 2 is Sparks. Okay, yeah, Knight 2 is Sparksicon. Yeah. Tried Firefly, Saber, Phase Out, Kafka for teams. Knight 2 is Sparksicon. Yeah, Knight 1 is... See, I did the reverse. I used my Elation on Knight 2. And then Knight 1, I kind of just said... I kind of just took the 1-star with Fine On. Like... I mean, either way, too, like, I was able to get the 3-star clear on Full Wish. So, like... I'm okay with just taking a 1-star clear, to be honest. Yeah, you just need 1-star, I know. I mean, the play really might just be you. Yeah, no, you can clear. Have you tried reversing it to do Elation on Sparksicon and then using another comp on Knight 1, or have you only been trying other comps on Knight 2? You did and it didn't work. Yeah, cause I was able to get my 1-star with Fine On. Yeah, I ran Fine On, Cyrene, Sunday, and DHPT, I believe. Okay, that Elation run was light work. Alright, let's see how Evernight does here. Yeah, because I know Knight 1 is the, is it called the Elite? Yeah, maybe who'll hold in the dot team? Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I think given the attack buffs as well from Ho-Ho, I think that might actually work pretty well. Wait, the Cyrene CPU cooked? Hold on. she actually used the right ability? Alright, thank you, Silverwolf. Very cool. Yeah, Ho-Ho attack energy spam is good. Yeah, plus with Kafka running either the free-to-play Silverwolf Light Cone or the Herder Shop Light Cone, like, you're getting a lot of energy back with her, too. Just use the regular light cone for speed and energy for Ho-Ho. You know what? I've had that light cone since it dropped. I have not used it at all. Yeah, I've pretty much been using just post-off on her for the energy regen. Okay, yeah, this thing is tanky now. You need to take out Ho-Ho because of the speed. Yeah, maybe I should level that light cone. Yeah, this is one tanky bug, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, we clear regardless, but yeah. So you can aim for 160, maybe 180 for the healing bonus, since you're using the exact same set style as Hyacinth for Ho-Ho. Okay. Hey, I mean, if that works out, we take that. Alright. Just need to kill one more of the small bugs. Or just hit with, yeah, or just hit with this to break. Yeah, okay, well, that didn't break on its own. Okay, sure. Why not, Cyrene? Why not? I am glad, honestly, that we can use Evernight as both a main DPS and sub DPS for Remembrance. Like, it's cool to have the two different options. I mean, it's a lot of the same units, but it is cool to have the option there. Also, allows Ho-Ho to provide the team crit damage too, which is extremely nice for anything but dot. Yeah, that's definitely good for non-dot setups. Which is also valuable, considering that, yeah, considering that Ho-Ho does have, you know, the Nova Flare, it is being used on other comps now, so, yeah, that is definitely a good thing. Yeah, this thing's gonna start charging up over here, which sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, not many energy comes beside David. Yeah, I mean, yeah, true. But also, I'm not gonna lie, like, I didn't use Saber for that long, if I'm being honest. But that's probably because there hasn't been much in the way of, like, wind chill. Or, like, where I would specifically need a wind character. Yeah, once the talent comes to outside healing to keep the crit damage bonus. Oh, that's good, actually. Yeah. I didn't even realize that worked like that. Yeah, how much wind chill because of Naxa. Yeah, because we got Naxa, we got Saber, and then the wind chill kind of died. Alright, this thing's gonna use its big attack. We're fine though, because Remembrance is fairly tanky. And also, Hyacinth is still the greatest sustain to ever grace this game. Like, sometimes I'm sitting here playing this game, and I'm just like, yeah, I can't win chill if a character just implements all the weakness regardless. That is true as well, yeah. That is true. See, part of me still doesn't know how Hyacinth made it out, like, the way she is. Like, she's ridiculous. Like, the next new healer, I have no idea how they're going to try to top Hyacinth. And I'm saying this to someone, like, when Hyacinth came out, I was like, she's good, but I wasn't, like, a believer yet. But then I pulled her on her rerun, and I'm just like, how did this make it out of the studio? If an X7 you can sustain with highest in a DHBT, as is really well, but you mean like Huoho is able to sustain. You know what? W Huoho. W Huoho. Alright, easy work. Easy APOC. Easy APOC clear. Alright, let me grab my Jades. Let's see. So what are we sitting at now? Also, let me grab this too. Yeah, gotta see what we're sitting at for the savings. Okay, 11 tickets, 3,400. So that means no exchange shop is what I want. Oh no, it's not. I keep forgetting I have to scroll for this part. Okay, so 21 plus 11, so that's 32 pulls. Okay, not bad, not bad. Yeah, if anything, I might just try like a single 10 pull for Evanescia. But I'm not gonna like go crazy for her or anything. Like if I get her, cool. If not, you know, it is what it is. I still have no clue how they managed to bot a Nova Flare for a teaser DPS to fix 0 of her issues when Dahlia isn't present. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that too. Like they really gave a Nova Flare to an already good character, but that character relies on another character being on your account. But then they chose for the buffs to not make her better with other characters. Like I don't know. So sometimes these like. It's not even a Star Rail specific issue either. I think it's just games in general that buff other characters. It's a mixed bag. Sometimes the buffs are crazy and they take a character like yeah, like see, yeah, Celia got the TU1 but couldn't do anything with her. Yeah, exactly. Cause like in all these kind of games, you'll have a mixed bag when it comes to buffs. You'll have characters like Firefly who are you knew them to be very good when they were out, and when they get this buff, it still doesn't fix enough for them to like truly be like a GOAT character again. Because sure, she's gonna do well with Dahlia, but realistically, right? Are people really going to pull? Were people really gonna pull for Dahlia during 3.8? Right? Because we knew at that point, like, yeah, we're gonna go into Elation. There's gonna be a whole new like Elation meta and whatnot. So it was like, are we realistically gonna pull for the Dahlia here? Like I feel like if you're a free to play player, the Dahlia was probably not a good investment realistically at the time. Now, if you got into the Elation meta and ended up not wanting it, like her rerun right now is a great time to pick her up, which is exactly why they did the Firefly Nova Flare. But if you're going for Elation, then you're not going for Dahlia unless you're a decent spender. So it's just a whole yeah, it's just a whole big thing. I still am happy with what they did for Sela though. I was very happy when I used Sela's Nova Flare. It's Dahlia for your break teams, or else you can't clear content with them outside pure fiction. No one wants to leave their favorites to emote that. Exactly, yeah. Like I think they're trying to prey on people who like really like the break characters, like especially Firefly, and they're just like, if you want to keep using your favorite character, you have to pull for this character. Which it's like, on the one hand, the game does that a decent amount already, but on the other hand, it's just like, don't make it like an absolute requirement, right? Like at least have there be ways that we can still clear stuff. And still do maybe not like optimal, like the most optimal performance, but still have like a good performance. You know what? Sure, we'll do this one. Alright, I kind of want to do the, I kind of do the elation bond. Yeah, I kind of want to do the elation bond. I mean, I'll just put Rappa here because Rappa's just gonna be able to kill anyway because we get 2 rewards back to back. But you know, yeah, I'm literally just gonna put in the characters. I don't know why I put March up there. My fault. I'm just gonna put in all these characters that are here for now. Seal post Nova Play fixed a lot of her issues and made her fun again. Ho fixed an issue with her SP negativity. Walt just got thrown to his healing and then Firefly. Yeah, literally. They saw what they were doing for Welt and they were like, you know what? We gotta tone down the Firefly one, man. We can't be going too crazy there. Evanescia! Okay, that's the start of our elation bond. And also pick up oh yeah, we have Yao. And we can pick up Ho as well. Okay, hold on. The elation bond is cooking now. Yeah, we'll track that. The entire beta, Well got straightened here, so Firefly stayed the same. Wait, was Well even better in the beta? Cause I didn't follow any of that. If Well was better, that's crazy work actually. Yeah, I'm gonna take you off, get rid of March, put Ho over there. Well, if he was busted, he was almost on par with the premium and Knack. Oh my god. Dang, what was cooking over there? Alright, what do we have here? I'm gonna refresh that one. Yeah, you know, we can do that one. Why not? Oh, we got Silverwolf. Huge. Okay, so if we have Silverwolf, then we'll put Evanescia as an outfielder. That's fine. Oh, thank you, Aha. Very cool. So I guess we just, like, feed Aha over here. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, so we want to get equips for Aha as well. And yeah, let's make sure we track for Silverwolf, we track for Evanescia, and then yeah, we'll have Yao Guang be the third one we track for. Oh, is it? Yeah, so top player. Oh yeah, her like hacking ability thing. Okay. All right, now we should be cooking. Getting a 3-star, 5-star Silverwolf is bustedly good. I mean, I would only assume so, right? That would make the most sense. All right, W elation boost. Okay, the way her whole like attack ended was a little weird there. It just kind of went back to the regular battlefield. All right, let's see. Do we have anyone for the Isolation Bond? I mean, it's really only 2 more characters that we can get for the Elation Bond, realistically, right? Also, yeah, let me sell these characters I'm not using. Let's get Yao. I could probably pick up Sparkle, because she's a... Yeah, she's an off-field character. Yeah, so you can get EMC, Evanescence, and Sparksy. Yeah, EMC's only EMC went off the field and main field, remember. Yeah, I do remember seeing that, yeah. So EMC went off field, which is fine. And I may or may not use the Sparkle I grabbed. I'll see how things go. That's why I only picked up 1 of her for now. Alright, what do we got? Supply phase. Oh, Evanescia, huge. Huge. Alright, so we'll get her to 2-star. Alright, that's fine. That's all good. Oh, W Elation boost. Also, I am a big fan of how they update Currency Wars. Like, they have been doing good updating it, and, like, they keep adding mechanics, they keep, you know, adding, like, the characters as they come out, pretty much. Like, I think, at this point, they're updating it every other patch. Which is super good, honestly. Alright, encounter. You know what? Sure, we'll try the harder one, just for fun. Alright, let's level up Yao. Anything? Okay, another Yao, sure. Another Eva. I could grab Ho-Ho. Why not? Why not? And I'll put Sparkle in just because I have the room right now. And now we have a skill point bond as well. Yeah, Crunchy was generally really nice if you could skip 4.1 because there's only 1 unit. If I had compared to 4.2 where they could add all 4 together. That's true as well. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like they'll probably do the same thing where they won't update it till 4.4 so that they could add Mortonak's Blade and then whoever else for 4.4, but we'll see. I also just love seeing big numbers. Yeah, they haven't done drip marketing since Blade. Yeah, so for what is officially known for now, it's only gonna be Blade. For 4.3. So we'll have to see what happens. Whether we're gonna have another 1 character patch, if the rumored Fate collab ends up happening. Because what people were telling me when I posted my yeah, people were saying when I posted my reaction to the 4.2 live stream, they said they reminded me last year's Fate collab announcement, like of like Saber and Archer, was during the Starbout concert, which would be next weekend. So if they do something, it'd probably be there, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, we can only hope at this point. Yeah, I mean, if there's no Fate, then I'm definitely just gonna be saving. Yeah, they hope that they won them for free. Yeah, that is true as well. We do always love freebies. Alright, we got 5 free refreshes. That's also good. We got another Yao. Oh, EMC, huge. Alright, so Sparkle can come back over here. Yeah, I'd rather get more elation buffs over there. Alright, I'll save my refreshers for now. Oh, we got equipment ready? Okay. Let's get that. Boom, W aha. Alright, let's use this reward node to see what we got here. But honestly, like, for the Fate stuff, honestly, there's 2 reasons why I'd love a part 2 collab. The first one, obviously, being that I love Fate, so I would definitely, I would enjoy that regardless. But number 2, they need to redeem themselves after the story event they put out for the Fate collab last time. They need to redeem themselves after that. Alright, we got 2-star Huo, huge. Okay, we're getting a whole bunch of characters that we're just not using. That's what's up. And then what do we got here? Okay, let me get... You know, I'm gonna get the star here. Alright, cool. Got equipment for Silverwolf. Yeah, you think that was just so... Please turn down to the voice. Yeah, they really said, yeah, here's this collab everyone's been waiting for. Let's have half the quest be silent, right? Like, they really sat down and agreed on that. Like, that's what's really crazy to me. Oh, you're right. Yeah, because I play in Japanese, so I forget about the English voice actor stuff. Yeah, that's even more of a yikes. All right, WEMC. Oh, did she just use her did she just use her elation skill twice? You know what? Sure, why not? And the worst part about that, Unknown, is the fact that that quest came out a week after the best Amphorius patch. Like, how do you release that trash Fate story right after the Final quest? I genuinely don't understand how that even happened. Oh, okay, it's a popular streamer effect. Okay. I see. So that just allows Silverwolf to get 2 elation skills off, which is crazy work. And Fake Cloud dropped the same patent that was over Britain and it's just Twine's homeland. Yeah, they literally could have made, they could have just made like a small area, you know, have it actually look like Britain. But nah, they said, you know what is it, ID's Elysiae? That's fine. Oh, we're gonna like Yaos, hold on. Alright, I guess we have 3-star Yao. Cool. Cool stuff, I guess. Okay, what do I need for this? I need... Oh, I just need that piece in general, and then I can do anything with there. Okay, I mean, I'll do a regular combat node right now. That's fine. They could have made literally any new area for the Fake Collab to show they cared. Besides the really fun kit. Yeah, I know. Like the people who made the characters, give them raises. The people who made the story, get them out of there. Like, respectfully. Well, not the people who made the story, because I think the actual like Fate story writer, I think, did oversee it to some degree. But the people who agreed on the silent part. If they are turned the 63 years of I apologize for how bad the story was. Hey, that might be true. But I'm still glad that my goat was free. Also, I still have to properly use EMC. Like, I still haven't fully done that yet, but we're definitely gonna be doing it. Maybe probably not on stream today, but definitely for video this week. Archer easier S1 being free is such a crime. Yeah, I know. I love using Archer. All right, we do not want a Knight Demigod emblem. Absolutely not. Oh, huge! Free Eidolon! W. W Eidolons. Woho could stay 2-star for now, in all honesty. I'm not going to be too concerned with that. See, any elation, chat. Any elation. Okay, Evanescia, sure. Yeah, but see, now I feel like we have so much quantum coverage, right? Because we have Archer, E0 S1, we have Sela Nova Flare, we have Casterus, like... Yeah, there's just so much quantum coverage now. So surprised my face shot was able to hit 2.3 million. I haven't used face shot in a while, honestly. You wish you had Sela? Hey, now you... Hey, maybe one day you're gonna lose your 50-50 to Sela. Maybe one day it'll happen. Yo, Silver Wolf's getting mad hidden MMR points over here. Yeah, I'm just so glad that they did Sela and what's her name? Not her name. Yeah, Sela and Well. I'm glad they did them both justice with these Nova Flares. And I also think just because of how people feel about Firefly, a part of me thinks it's kind of funny how they fumbled Firefly's Nova Flare. I'm not gonna lie. I do think it's a little funny. Yeah, Woho was solid. Like, not peak, but solid. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna refresh this. Okay, still nothing crazy, but let me, what did Aha need? Oh, Aha did need that. Okay, yeah, so I'm actually gonna grab you so I can get the material for Aha. And we're gonna get rid of Dahlia, because don't need her. We have a 6 slot, so I can add Sparkle. We can get the skill point bond back. Until I get, Sparksy, that is. Okay, nothing crazy there. All right, so I'll do a few of these notes here. See the trash bag, use it with a blue or red gem. All right, we'll do. Yeah, I've heard the trash bag can do stuff, but I really just have not looked into any of like the super crazy stuff in Currency Wars. Let's say it's very elated what the two combined can do. Hey, you know what? We do love that. So, yeah, we'll definitely be doing it. We'll definitely be doing that with the blue or red gem. Yeah, I don't need to find Sparksy. Dude, literally, I think every single Currency Wars run I've done since they added Sparksy was in... I was only able to get Sparksy in Node 3. Like, I have not gotten Sparksy earlier than Node 3 ever. So at this point, I'm just, like, expecting it. I'm expecting it to take a while to get Sparksy. Alright, what do you got for encounter? Ooh, random 4 costs? Oh, low key? That could be Sparksy, right? Fishbug Recon, you're disappointed with the results. You only got 2 pieces I really like. Sometimes it just be like that with these relics. But we do hate to see it. Alright, anything worthwhile? I mean, we could try to get Sparkle to 2 stars. We're not tracking her or anything, but we could try that. Oh, so Wolf W. First Silver Wolf we've gotten in the entire run, outside the original one. Oh, also, holy 3-star Eva. You're saving fuel for the 300% relic ground? Oh, yeah, absolutely. I have like 30-something fuel right now, I think. Yeah, so I'm good for that, too. Oh, I could use this for Silver Wolf? Oh, yeah, you're right. Huge. So, I want to upgrade her cost, right? I want to make her 4 cost, right? Because I think the goal is 5 cost. Yeah, we have the call. Yeah. I was like, I'm pretty sure 5 costs is when she starts doing some crazy stuff. All right, cool. So, yeah, 5 costs 3-star breaks Currency Wars. Yeah. And now I gotta wait till I get a blue or red gem so I can use it with this trash bag. I also still gotta do Relic Recon. I mean, Relic Recon lasts for the whole patch, right? Because if it does, I might wait until after my Relic grinding. Hey, what's going on? You know what? I'm just gonna ask you. What should I call you? I'm looking at your name, and usually I can think of something, but I'm lost on this one. I can call you Gigi. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm seeing the name. I'm like, I can't think of something right here. But I'm doing pretty good so far. Hopefully, having a great day so far. We're just doing some, weekly reset type stuff here, doing Currency Wars. We kind of take 8 Divergent or Currency Wars, combined with cat cake grinding. Oh, I need to do cat cake grinding? That's something I haven't even thought about doing yet. So, I guess at some point that will be the plan. Oh, the Kakei give Jades? Huge. Did I get Evanescia? No, this is the currency war trial. Oh, you meant Silverwolf. Oh, yeah, I got Silverwolf. Yeah, I had E0 S1 on Silverwolf. Yeah, E0 S1 Silverwolf, E0 S1 Sparksy, and E0 S1 Yao Guang. So I'm definitely doing good. All right. Who are my free 4-cost characters? Who we got? Sparksy. We got Sparksy. Let's go. Let's go. We are really here. All right, get back to the Sparkle. Yeah, I'm actually gonna swap some of the order around here. Yeah. Oh, and we have equipment for Aha W. And yeah, I'll do the reward and then I'll buy afterwards. Next Golden Companion Spirit, you're probably going for E1 Huoho if no one else is E1 is added. If it's Cypher, get a oh yeah, if it's Cypher, definitely get Cypher. That is a go. Who's my favorite character? I feel like I gotta give it to Finon, bro. Like, dude is super well written for a Hoyo game. Like, dude is just he's just him. And there's never been a moment where I've been bored or annoyed of Finon, right? Yeah, I feel like I gotta give it to Finon. Let's give something to Evanescia, yeah, because Silverwolf's already doing a lot. You're just Stella because she's just such a fun baseball raccoon. Yeah, Stella's always a good pick. Alright, we got 2-star Sparksy already, W. Also, let me track for Sparksy over Yao Guang at this point. But, I mean, there's a lot of characters that are solid picks for being a favorite character, for sure. Let's do some refreshes, see if we can get anything cool here. You know, sure, we'll get 2-star Sparkle just in case we get another slot here, but I'm not going to really stress over it. And the game doesn't want to give me a Silverwolf, so you know what? You know what? We're fine the way we are. We're fine the way we are here. You feel bad for all the people that love Luca, Mose, and the lot. Okay, see, I'm with you on that, but at least Luca got one of the better story events in the game. Like, I actually did like that story event there. You did 10 pulling at Silverwolf 999, but not getting LC because you want to have around 300 pulls for easier S1 Evanescia and potentially Tribby. All right, you know what? W planning. And if you definitely want to, if you definitely want to focus on Evanescia, I think that's valid because right now with there only being like a smaller amount of Elation characters, it's not a must to get all of them. Luca didn't even make the anniversary Trailblazer report this year as an optional companion. Dang, L Luca, man. L Luca. You're all ending for Dahlia because you're guaranteed. Yeah, right now I'm just saving, right? I think I did like a couple singles on Dahlia just to like prove a point on one of my streams last week. But besides that, like, I have no desire to go crazy for break. Also, hold the elation skill up there. Hold the elation skills. Does have E1, S1, Huoho from the shop? That's a W too. We do love that. Dang, Sparksy just got here and is already doing the most damage. That's some crazy work. You want your Rappa to be usable again because generally Rappa is such a cool character. I know, like, honestly, like if I, yeah, like if I could go back in time and like summon, you choose the banners I summon on all over again, I would probably like, and like with the knowledge that I have now, I would probably pull for Rappa over Firefly, respectfully. Cause when Rappa came out, I was like, this character's animations are so cool. This is a cool character and everything like that. But I'm just like, I already have a break DPS. We're getting close to 3.0. I was already like, probably like, I'm probably gonna pull for Sunday. Like, there were just so many things that just made me not go for Rappa, which sucked. Cause she's such a cool character. Yeah, and she's the only one you go in first person with. Yeah, which is also super cool. Hey, what's going on, Brendan? Welcome, welcome. What if I pulled a rare Dark Devil 26 instead? I mean, depends on what's in your kit, man. You're pleased with never picking up Sunday? Okay, so the Sunday thing, like, I still use him with my Flynock. I don't have Cerebro, right? But the thing with Sunday, I'm still annoyed with how Sunday turned out. Because Sunday, you came out and they're like, oh, he buffs... he buffs you more if you have a summon. That's really cool. Especially since we're getting Remembrance, which is an archetype, revolving around summons. And then he proceeded to not work with the most premium Remembrance comp in the game. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. Respectfully. Yeah, Sparkle will be better than Sunday and Finon teams nowadays, in your opinion? Even with DHPT? Because the reason I use Sunday still for that team is because of DHPT. Because at least DHPT makes it easier for Sunday to be a bit better for characters. What do I want here? Oh, this could be interesting, actually. Yeah, I'll buy that. You just woke up from a nap. I mean, I feel like that's just expected at this point. All right, I'm not gonna go crazy refreshing right now. We'll just stack up resources. Yeah, with DHPT maybe now, but it's a stainless Sparksy is superior. Sparkle is superior. I don't know why I said Sparksy. My fault. Yeah, sustainless. Yeah, I can definitely see sustainless. But yeah, with DHPT, I think Sunday probably does either the same or a bit better. But I'm not like a numbers calc person. I just play the game, man. Right? Like, I just play the game and like read the kits and whatnot. I'm not that kind of person over here who's just doing calcs 24/7. You want to do another meetup? I mean, if we can plan it with enough time, like, sure, right? Like, yeah, Brendan, I never said I wasn't down for a meetup. We just need to actually be planned out with enough time for me to figure out stuff on my end. You just grab favorites and then whoever you need for favorites. That's a W way to play. I'm not gonna lie. That's a W way to play. Like, I definitely like, cause for me, I know some people will have like, I mean, not some people, like everyone will have their kind of way of how they think about what characters they're gonna pull, what characters they're gonna skip, that kind of thing. For me, coolness factor is like #1. Cause there are some characters on my account that I'm just like yeah, I don't really use them that much, but they were cool when they came out, right? Cause I do coolness first, then I do meta if that's like a deciding factor. Okay, none of this is very good for me, so we're gonna refresh. And I don't think any of those are great for me either, to be honest. But I guess I will get I'll get a 5-star just because it's gonna sell for more. And what do we got there? Oh, we got Elation Trailblazer, huge, and then we can sell Castorus. Ooh, wait, it's time. All right, it's time, chat. Hold up, it's time. We got Silver Wolf, cause I can technically boost her cost if we get lucky. Oh, wait, never mind. No, I'm stupid. I read the thing wrong. It changes the character. I'm stupid, chat. I read the buff wrong. I thought it changed the cost of the current character. I didn't realize it changed it. You know what? It is what it is. We move. If you'll pull them even if they aren't good over a character you don't like that is good. The usual issue is they throw characters you like that are bad with characters you like that are good. See, but it's like I feel like to some degree they got people who work in these companies that know like human psychology. Like they'll know when people are like what's gonna make people have to make these decisions. Or they can also make the decision of swiping their credit card and getting both characters. But it is always a struggle for when you have multiple characters you like that are coming out all at once and you gotta choose. Is like a Yu-Gi-Oh players can't read or Honkai players the same? To a degree. To a degree. I mean, there are some that read, and some that read a lot, but there are definitely people who don't read. Yeah, Denver was so Wolf at her lowest because no one was on banner, so you grabbed her. It invested well for me. Hey, we take those. Yeah, those times we always take, which is why I was like... That's another reason why I was happy that Archer was free, because I was like, I'm pulling for Finon because he's sick, and then like I'll only have to pull for Saber afterwards. And for Finon, I was on guarantee, actually, so that worked out very well for me. There's Honkai players that build a sustain like Fushwan and a crit DPS build with 2k HP because they didn't repeat her kit. No, unknown. They'll build a full crit DPS build because they'll look at her traces and see the crit rate trace. Right? They'll see the crit rate trace on Fushwan's kit, which I still don't know why it's there. Oh, uses a male character in any game you play challenge, result impossible. See, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. Now, what's on screen right now is not a good indicator. But I have been using more male characters recently, right? Like I got Finon, I've been using Archer, right? Sunday is a male character. Like it's gotten better. It's gotten better. Yeah, Stella's just so far. Yeah. I'm gonna say it, right? I'm gonna say it. Kalis has no aura. Kalis has no aura whatsoever. So I was like, I'm just not using him. Like, why am I going to use this aura-less character? Okay, that's Overwolf, huge. All right, I'm gonna do these next two runs here, and then we'll go crazy. Hopefully, we can get another buff for Silverwolf. His game really does a bad ratio of male to female. Well, let me actually correct you, Unknown. Hoyoverse does a bad ratio of male to female in a lot of ways, because Zenless Zone Zero was the exact same. Actually, Zenless Zone Zero might even be worse, to be honest. At least back when I played it, because like I don't play the game anymore. I think it's just it's partially a Hoyo thing, but then also they know what sells well, and a lot of the time female characters are going to sell better. Yeah, we all know how he was attracting with Zen. That is true as well. Yes, that is very true. What games do I play aside from Honkai? Genuine question. So gacha wise, pretty much it's Honkai, Dokkan, and Uma Musume. But Dokkan and Uma Musume at this point are like those at this point are like more casual. I kind of just like pop in whenever there's stuff going on. The Paul Crushing Simulator is crazy work. But yeah, in terms of gachas, it's pretty much just those three. Honkai being the main one I play every day. I mean, I play Dokkan every day too. I shouldn't say that, but yeah, Dokkan, Honkai, Uma Musume is my gacha lineup. And then for non-gacha, like I definitely need to do better at playing other stuff. But I have, I actually randomly, like a few weeks ago, Brendan, I was like, what if I try? I'm sure you've heard of that like Pokemon Ironmon Kaizo thing. I definitely like set that up a few weeks ago, and I played it very like on and off for the Heart Gold one. There's no shot. What do you mean there's no shot? Dude, I'm capable of playing Pokemon, even though I stopped playing it as my main game over like 10 years ago. Okay, W Casterus. Nothing has just been appealing to you playing games outside of Star Wars recently, to the point we willingly re-downloaded for Honor. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I have in my backlog, because a lot of what I like to play is like, I have a lot of like single player type stuff to play, that I haven't finished. Because it's a thing where it's like, before me getting into like gacha content creation, a lot of what I would have done, or like a lot of what I have in my backlog, would have been stuff that I probably would have streamed. Are you playing Pokemon? I mean, it's been a very on and off thing, but I'm playing it more so for the challenge factor. I don't know if you're familiar with the Kaizo Ironmon stuff, Brendan, but it is very challenging. But also, that kind of challenging stuff, like, it feels rewarding. You said I finished Dragon Dogma 2, Nier Automata, Dark Souls 1, Remastered, etc. Yeah, dude, I gotta finish, like, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, play Rebirth. I have to... Actually, no, here, real quick. Let me pull up the Steam library. Let me pull up the Steam library while we're going through this here. Yeah, let's get the Steam library up here. And of course, as soon as I open Steam, it's going to try to update games that I haven't played in months, if not years. Love that. Yeah, so in terms of, like, story, or actually, like, single-player games, yeah, I have Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 1. Oh, no, Lily. Oh, no, we are, we're getting that out of there. Oh, nah. I've seen that one before. I'm not even gonna... Yeah, I'm not even gonna, humor that one. I'm not even humoring that one. We're not even gonna humor the broken headphones reply to me in chat. Because, like, even if it wasn't a bot, like, what streamer is gonna stop playing their game and type in chat to a single viewer? Like, let's really just talk about that, right? Let's have that conversation. Okay, so for Steam, right? Back to what we were saying before we got interrupted. I have to play FF7 Remake, FF7 Rebirth, and I also have FF7 Crisis Core, the new Crisis Core. I have the whole Devil May Cry series. I have Hollow Knight, and then once I do Hollow Knight, Silksong. What else do I have? Persona 4 is in my library. I have both Portal games. I have... What else do I have? Oh yeah, I have Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I have Yakuza 0. I have Sonic Mania and Sonic Frontiers I have to finish. I got too much stuff in this backlog. And I'm probably thinking of getting Xenoverse, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, because I never actually played it, and I kind of want to before Xenoverse 3 drops. Yeah, honestly, I feel like there's just so much we have to, yeah, I think there's so many games that we could be playing, right? Oh, did I just take the popular streamer status? That is crazy work, actually. My fault. My fault, Silverwolf. Maybe I'll get upgrades to, give it back to you. Alright, because now we can pretty much just use our... Or actually, I can use the... Yeah, I can use the XP exploit here. And just swap character rarities. Okay, Elation MC is cool. Probably streaming status goes to whoever has the Elation bomb with the most equipment, but they both have the same equipment, so maybe it's just slot 1. No, it's not. Okay. They both have the same equipment, though. So maybe there's some, like, secret priority thing. I mean, I could also just give another piece of equipment to Silverwolf. Yeah, I'd just give her another piece of equipment, regardless of if it works on her or not. Yeah, probably whoever got the most reason. Alright, well, either way, we found a workaround. Perfect, let's go. Alright, 5 costs. Now, we're not getting 3-star, but we got 5 costs. Oh, we got Sparksy, that's cool. Oh, also, let me sell these guys over here that we're not going to be using. And yeah, Sparkle, we're not going to be... Actually, I could probably just drop Sparkle in there. Yeah, because we have an extra spot on the team. So we can definitely do that. Yeah, we can try the XP thing here. Alright, now we're going to refresh. We'll try again here. And one more. Okay, no. Alright. You know what? It's fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, yeah, I was better in the back? Oh, you know what? It's good to know for next time. Yo, real talk, Sparksy needs to lock in and not be taking all his damage. Also, speaking of damage, that's something we gotta start doing as a team here, you know? Like, because bro is still at 81% on the first bar. Bro keeps hitting Sparksy. Bro really feels like he has no one else to hit. Like, all right, then we get the double elation skill. Alright, at least now the damage is coming through here. I mean, the cool thing with Elation is that it's a very high tempo team. Like, it does a lot of actual action. Bro, stop hitting Sparksy! Yeah, Sparksy is doing solid damage, but it'd be nice if Svarog could target literally anyone else. Okay, now Sobul's damage is cooking. Okay, there it is. There we are. That's the damage we've been looking for. Every individual character, literally. Hey, your headphones broke? Hey, tough luck. Bro, they keep hitting her. Can we stop this, please? Okay. Okay, at least we should be winning here. Yeah, okay, at least we win there. Because if Sparksy got hit and died again, I was gonna crash out. So dismissive? See, because it's you, Brendan, so I know you'll be alright. Ooh, Monarch of Capital 3. Hey, W Monarch status. The variable dice is a W there. We got some Jades for Elation. Yeah, we got these rewards. Wait, how'd they do this, by the way? They, Okay, Okay, yeah, so it's the same rewards, it's just that you don't have to do both modes every week. Okay. Alright, let's go to advantage layout. Yeah, we're gonna have quick extract now, which I mean, from a time perspective, I'm okay with, but yeah, it looks like it is just quick extract. I mean, unless if you do it through DU, it's the other, you get the other one. Maybe it depends on which mode you do, but if it's just the quick extract, it's fine. I mean, to me, it's fine. I can see why people wouldn't like it, but for me, I'm cool with it. Alright, let's do free standard pull. How many standard pulls do I have for Pity so far? Either DU is the same thing, you're hoping for both in one. Yeah, both in one would have been cool, but it is what it is. Alright, let's see. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. Alright, we're at 66. Oh no, chat, we're getting to pull 6-7. Chat, it's pull 6-7. Okay, we didn't get anything. Alright. All right, we're safe. We're safe. I would have been annoyed if we got put something on pull 67. All right. I would have been annoyed. All right, so we did that. So, all right. So what I think we're gonna do, I'm gonna need some more water soon. So I'm gonna grab some more water. You know, take a quick couple-minute break, and then when we come back, we are going to do, where is it here? We are going to do the annual Trailblaze report. Because could I have done it yesterday? Yes, but I was like, let me save it for stream. You know, might as well. So yeah, that'll be the first plan when we come back, and then we'll do some of the other event stuff in here too. So I'll be back in a couple minutes, chat, and then we'll get to some of this anniversary stuff too. Alright, we're back, chat. And we came back to the Beat Saber idol. Dang, idol animations really be going crazy now. Hey, I see y'all talking about being hydrated being my whole shtick. Hey, you gotta stay hydrated. Yeah, you absolutely gotta stay hydrated. Because, like, if you're not staying hydrated, what are you really doing in life, right? Alright, so I also want to record the, I also want to record this, the annual Trailblazer report. So we are gonna do, we are gonna make it a video as well. So I'll have to do a quick little YouTube intro. And we're also gonna fully be on the event screen. Because we all know the idle animations are gonna go, are gonna be going kind of crazy with Silver Wolf here. So let's just go in here. Alright, so we're going to do a quick little intro, and then we're going to go into the Trailblazer report. Alright, so it has officially been 3 years since Honkai Star Rail first released, and as we do every year, we have the annual Trailblazer report. I've been playing since day one, so I always do like seeing these kind of reports here, seeing how my sort of progression for the year was, and all the different like stats that they give. So we're going to see how this is, and if you all, did this as well, which I hope everyone does in all honesty, because I think it is such a cool thing, let me know in the comments down below. How did your annual Trailblazer report turn out if you guys saw anything interesting in here? But let's jump right in. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's going to be a whole, like, its own separate UI, which is cool. Trivia views go crazy? True. Oh, holy music. Holy music. We are, yeah, actually, let me actually turn down my computer real quick. Yeah, we are going to be turning that down. Well, I'm mad confused right now because I just changed Oh wait, y'all don't hear the music? Okay, that's so weird because I was just gonna mention the fact that I went to my sound mixer to adjust the volume of it, and when I turned down Star Rail, it didn't do anything to the music. Okay, so I guess it's just separate. I'll just mute it then, because I'll just add in background music when I do the video. So that's perfect. All right, W. All right, let's go into chapter 1 here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, zero audio from the web event. Gotta love that. That's why we're gonna put in our own music here. Okay, my thing also tried to freeze for a second. Yeah, March, why do you call everyone here to write reports? Also, real quick, we're gonna do some live, movement stuff here. But move me up here. Yeah, move me near the back button. There we go. All right. Actually, no, hold on. Let me see if there's a way I can get the audio real quick. Hold on. I can do audio output. Oh no, not audio output. My fault. Hold up. Why does the web event gotta be annoying? You had music for a second there, but there's a certain way I want to do it here. Yeah, okay, I want application audio. Unless the application audio just doesn't work. Yeah, maybe we do just need to do desktop audio. Okay. Yeah, we might just have to do basic desktop audio, which is fine. Because they decided to make this really stupid. Alright, do you hear the music now? No? Okay. Oh, yeah, hold on, let me see. Maybe you have to turn it up? Okay, how about now? I think you yeah, you can hear it now. Okay, is it good volume wise or a bit louder? Cause I can turn it up a bit more. You're not wearing earbuds and it sounds fine. All right, good enough. Good enough for me. As long as y'all can hear it. All right, for chapter 1 here. March, why do you call everyone here to write reports? Wait, you look. Oh yeah, because we're all going into our Fluffy of the Blue designs over here. To think you'd resort to such adorable tactics just to avoid writing reports. Ta-da, I didn't do this. It was these fans of the Fluffy in the audience that did it with their wish power. They came together as Fluffies to make a stage play, an adaptation of the past year's adventures aboard the Express. And today's premiere day. And that's why we had to turn the Fluffies true. Well, this is an immersive theater after all. I don't think I forgot about the report. Because this year's Trailblaze reports will be automatically generated after the final act. Yeah, I always like this Trailblaze report because it definitely gives me a lot of just insight into the way I played the game, the characters I used and whatnot, so it definitely is a W. Who's my prediction for most time spent with? It's probably gonna be Castorus, realistically. Although, yeah, because it would be from 3.2 to 4.1. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's Castorus or someone on that team. I definitely did use that team a lot. Many other companions are here too. You should interact with them and take group photos after the show. Quick, grab your seats, you two. The show is starting. Okay. All right, let's see chapter 1, Galaxy Log. Is it Cassie because you were walking around everywhere with her? Yeah, I think mine will probably be something similar, to be honest. Yeah, hello, dear Astral Express. Welcome to the live performance of the stage play The Fluffy. It all started back in April 26, 2023, when a baseball raccoon embarked on an incredible journey. You've been the main character of the story for 1,014 days. In the past year alone, you managed to check in and make an appearance for 319 days. Truly the most dedicated super protagonist. Hey, W login. You kept track of your exclusive showtime. Morning is your most active highlight of the day, which is true. I usually get my dailies done in the morning. And your most monthly used characters, not once did DPS appear. You know what? I feel like that might end up being a pretty reasonable amount for me as well. Yeah, it might not be a DPS for me too, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Not the Dahlia. According to legend, if you peel an apple late at night on the express, a lady will appear. Your active type was midnight. Ah, the D-Gen gamer hours. Love that. Well, what lady? Himiko, right? Right? Yeah, then she'll ask you, do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall? Not the Forgotten Hall NPC. Alright, what do we got first? Oh, this is cool. Showing the dates that we did everything. So, on April 30th, I ignited a fire in the eternal freeze of Belobog. Oh, and they got a video clip? Hold up. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. They're gonna give us a recap of all the times that we had these, like, major events. That's cool. Man, it's been so long since you've done this. Let me lower this a bit, too. Dang, the vibes here were immaculate, chat. The vibes were immaculate during Belobog. Like, definitely a cook. Alright, then that is July 19th, 2023, you resolve the crisis of the Ambrosial Arbor's abundance-fueled resurrection on the Cienjo. Belobog arc is still undefeated for you. The Belobog arc is still fire. Like, it is definitely such a good arc. Alright, let's see the clip they got here. Yeah, the one arc where it felt like we didn't really do that much. Like, this arc felt very much like it was Jing Yuan, Dan Heng. Like, we low key felt like a little bit of a side character in this arc, to be honest. Yeah, that is true as well. Yeah, the most in terms of side character love, 100%. This cutscene was so cool, though. Jing Yuan using the Lightning Lord, and Dan Heng helping him with the combo attack there. I'm honestly excited for when Fantalia will come back into the story, because we know she's still out there. Alright, let's see what's next. We have May 8th, 2024, you went to the planet of festivities and fought the tyranny of the Order with Mikhail's dream. Didn't wish we still had Purple Quest. Do I know? Like, I miss those quests. Oh, holy Robin audio jump scare. Okay, also, this cutscene was still peak. This cutscene is still peak. Like, I was so hyped seeing this. Like, and of course, they gotta give Penacony one of the shorter clips. Crazy work. Yeah, that cutscene was so peak with the train behind us and everything. It's like the Astral Express all standing together. Then on November 5th, 2025, you faced the destruction and penned a magnificent, heroic epic for a planet. See, like, people can say what they want about Amphorius, right? Because did Amphorius have issues throughout it? Sure. But I overall enjoyed it. Some quests were definitely much better than others. But overall, it was enjoyable. going through like such a long story like this. I also like this little recap thing, like showing all like the major like final boss moments from all the planets that we've already dealt with. And 4 would have been 10 times better if we got 4 stars in Purple Quest to get to know the Crisis Stairs more. I 100% agree. Yeah, I think the Purple Quest would have cooked, especially as part of 3.5, because Hycillence and Ceridra were kind of like late edition story-wise. Like, we knew about them for a while, but we didn't actually like interact with them until like the second half. And I feel like for them, I feel like if we had Purple Quest for them, that would have probably fleshed them out a bit more too. Even though we got like a good amount of that in the actual quest itself, but yeah, I think all around like the Purple Quest would have definitely helped. Plus 4 stars would have been nice because we haven't gotten one since 2.5. Okay. And now the latest chapter is landing. Ever since February 18th, 2026, you crashed into Aha's playground. The Astral Express has entered its most elated chapter. The ambitions of mortals, the madness of the Imaginae, the gambits of the Aeons. What exactly is Baseball Raccoon walking into? Okay, what? Of course the Elation one is the loudest one yet. Of course. Crazy how they only had stuff from 4.0 and not like, you know, the boss that we defeated for 4.2. Crazy work. Oh, hello, Castorus. I'm ready done with the latest chapter. I can't wait to see what happens next. Will Sir Raccoon unlock a new form? And Pella, a fellow the fluffy enthusiast, want to exchange fan works? Oh, holy squad over here. Alright, what do we got next? Yep, there it is. In the past year, the character you spent the most time with, whether across map exploration or idle time, was Castorus. Who would have guessed, right? Who would have guessed the anniversary character that got a full, like, premium team was the character I spent the most time using, right? Like, who would have thought? Besides the companions you're already familiar with, you've also made 12 close new friends this past year. The memory bubble can barely hold them all. Oh yeah, these are all the characters I pulled this year. Huge. Oh, well, pulled or got free through other means. Wait, but the fake characters aren't here. Hello? Okay, why not showing the fake characters? From waking up all alone on the space station to now being surrounded by all these trustworthy companions. You did that. Thank you, Cyrene. Very cool. Because of your radiant warmth and irresistible pull draws others to you. Yeah, they really shafted the fake characters, dude. It's crazy. Neither interstellar stability nor the laying of the silver rail would be possible without the utmost contribution of every single character, much less collaboration over path power. Fans of the Fluffy have tallied all characters' appearance ratings. Take a look. In the past year, the most frequently deployed character each month. Alright, let's see each month. What do we got? Yep, holy no DPS. So we had Tribby in May, Tribby in June, Sunday in July, Tribby in August, then RMC September, RMC October. Oh, no, we do have DPS. Castorus is right there. We had Castorus. Yeah, mostly Tribby, Hyacinth, Robin. For you? Yeah. Then you see, notice the change here, right? Castorus in November. Well, I barely played November. Hello, 39? Dude, November. And then, yeah, these months here, I was not cooking. But then I had Hyacinth, then Cyrene, then DHPT, then Cyrene. Dang, so I really got a DPS in here. Hey, you know what? That's what's up, though. In the past year, the character deployed most frequently across all across all paths. Okay, I want to get. I'm trying to guess this one. So, preservation, DHPT. Hunt would be. Oh, who would Hunt be? Yeah, who would Hunt be? Hold on. Oh, Archer. Never mind. Yeah, it'd be Archer. Destruction should be fine on. Harmony is probably Sunday. It was Sunday or Tribby. Actually, yeah, probably Tribby. Yeah, that's probably Tribby. Erudition, I rarely use Erudition, honestly. Yeah, Erudition, I genuinely have no idea. Then, Abundance. Whoa. Nihility, probably, Silverwolf, I would think. Ever since she got her Nova Flare, yeah, probably Silverwolf for Nihility. Remembrance is gonna be Casterus, I'm sure. And then Elation should be Yao Guang, because she came out first. Right? Oh, wait, I forgot about Black Swan. Oh, wait, I used Gallagher more than Ho-Ho? Okay, it's actually kind of funny. But it also makes sense, because I used him until 3.7. No, that does actually check out. Like, I used Casterus over 1,000 times. They really just didn't make chibis for the fake characters, huh? They really just didn't make chibis of them. That's crazy work there. You're surprised your RMC didn't get a most played for any month since she was your most used Remembrance character? You know what? Sometimes it just be like that. Sometimes it really just be like that. Oh, hello, Sunday. Well, the past year you most frequently borrowed support character was Sunday, borrowed for a total of 181 times and earning an extra 96k credits. A W Sunday. W Sunday, man. Oh, Guanifin and Sushong. Yeah, to be fair, there aren't any stickers for the fake collab characters in general. That is true. It is what it is, I guess. Let's see, are there any other companions whose special archives you'd like to see? Let's take a look. Oh, this is cool. And then Archer and Saber just at the bottom of the list. Insane work. Yeah, let's click on Welt. Let's see. Can you click on multiple? No, okay, no, it's just one. Okay. So we click on Welt, let's see. Oh, this is cool. So yeah, it tells you the day you got the character. I got Welt on May 27, 2023. And he's currently, yeah, he currently has level 80. Traces upgrade. What does Traces upgrade to level 50 mean? Is that just like all his trace levels combined? I mean, that's a weird way to say it, but sure. 2 Eidolons. Equipped with Live Dance on the Breeze Light Cone. And relics with 19 effective subsidiary stat accounts. That's cool that they do that. Okay. At the start of the Fluffy, everyone's seen how hard you've hustled this year. Yeah, it's all a combination of traces. Yeah, it's a very weird way to do it. A minute of stage is worth 10 years of practice. Throughout the past year, you consumed 76,480 Trailblaze power and earned 99 million credits in total. Congratulations. Of course, you also contributed a lot of abandoned relics. The automatic discard device salvaged 6,889 idle relics and extracted 6,818,000 experience. Hey, we take those. We do take those, and also the automatic relic discard is probably one of my favorite QOLs that they did this year. W Ashvale. Alright, so that's chapter 1 done. Alright. Pretty solid stuff in chapter 1 there. Oh, cool. We also get mail rewards for this. W. Alright, chapter 2, Escapade and Anecdotes. Yeah, auto dismantle purple relics with genuine peak besides auto use of Trailblaze power and quick farming. Yes, that is true as well. Oh, holy Amphorious Children's drawing here, by the way. Open this year's volume and you'll find a shiny new addition to your Trailblaze record. Ooh, let's see. You've unlocked 876 achievements in total, with 224 added this year alone. Look, here you inflicted a record of 180 million damage in a single attack. Check out this scene as well, another record highest healing of 36,000 in one instance. Either of these can be nominated for Highlight of the Year. Now that's what we call striking when the iron's hot. Thank you, Black Swan, very cool. There's so many funny and memorable side stories apart from the main Trailblaze plot. Alright, so I don't know about so many, right? Because we were getting 2 events per patch, sometimes 1 event per patch, right? So I don't know if we could say so many. Remember having the little Chimera and sunglasses as your companion? In Seal Slammers, you fought against alongside 12 chubby baby seals. Thanks to your perfectly synced double seal smash, you brought home the Gold Seal Cup. Yeah, this year was a W year for QOLs. Absolutely. Up Cypher! Yeah, even just one, like, purple character quest every patch would have been solid. Why are we a scarecrow? Hello? You discovered an abundance of treasure in strange and foreign lands. This year you uncovered 150 treasure to bring your overall total treasure to 861. That's almost 681, you know? It's almost 681 for 681 Shadow. Never expected our little raccoon was talented enough to star in a cooking show. During the Crisis Maze Grand Restaurant event, the Maze Grand Restaurant managed by you and your Crisis heirs achieved a stellar 4-star Michelin rating. Not only did you hit a staggering 147,000 in revenue, but you also came up with 4 max-level signature dishes. The fairies couldn't get enough. Not the loud dromas. I feel like this is cool for you know, the people who care a lot about events. I mean, the events are cool. You know, I do them mainly for the resources, but this is cool for people who want to look back on like the events and whatnot. You took excellent care of the Droma's Beast of Burden until it maxed out his growth chart. Professor Anax was right about you. Yep, and the Crisis Awu Championship, Cypher became your most trusted Crisis Air companion with 1 deployment. With Little Chimera, Master Cat, Thief, and Toe, you waged 10 battles. You didn't really care for the event segment. I mean, I'm kind of there with you. Because, I mean, it's a cool... It's probably a cooler thing for, like, super casual players who care more about the events. But, I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. You sometimes even became the team's think tank, decrypting 18 nymph puzzles and capturing Spirit Thief Bartholo 7 times along the way. Yeah, you rather it only if we had a ton of events this year? Yeah. Or even ones that are more, like, impactful. I kind of one different mishap in Amphorius, sure. Not Sparkle and Sparks even, talk about mishaps. Alright, Sparkle. There's a white mushroom knocking at the wrong door. Alright, then we go to Plain Arcadia. Yeah, some of them were fun, and yeah, some were not great. That is 100% true. I've collected 1440 Pix coins while exploring the streets and alleys so far. Remember to exchange them for rewards. You also become good friends with the Wispe, finding a total of 8 nameless Wispe. It's always about clout. Okay, Plain Arcadia. But you're the boss now, so forgive that Furbolitzer for secretly taking photos of you. As new president, you led an unreliably reliable group of Furbos, drove the magazine up to number 7 on the bestseller list, and published 4 brilliant reports. Hey, we got the 4.2 characters over here. Biggest boss, I'm adding you as a friend. Alright. Whatever you say, game. Yeah, friend, how about a round of Cosmicon Collective? This is the passionate opening statement ringing out of Arcadia. During the Cosmicon roll-on event, you rely on a bit of luck and your confidence in your character cards to defeat the evil Mogura gang members, raising your rank to Silver Combat Veteran. You collected 11 cards in total, with 4 of them actually being rare cards. Your core tactic is your most played ace, Casterus, which looks like the card you rate the most in the Cosmos. Yeah, I definitely think an expansion of Cosmic Con would definitely be pretty good. Not adventuring playing any game at all. We can't be having that. Yeah, we had two luckiest people in the verse, by the way. And then Sunday over here just struggling. He's like, how did I get here? Okay, that's chapter 2. Okay, much shorter chapter. But later in the patch, you wanted a dragon friend to running some 2v2s. Oh yeah, I forgot they're doing the 2v2 thing. Yeah, that could be cool as well. All right, chapter 3. We're getting close to that final report. All right, let's see what we got here. You face every challenge thrown by the infinite branches of the Divergent Universe in the spirit of the Thousand Faced. For all what-ifs, you found either spectacular or elation-filled inferences. The following record detailed the results of this experiment on cosmic probabilities. Yeah, so see, a thing that I never really go back and do, which I feel like I should, especially when the game like doesn't have as much content, is actually going through the like harder difficulty runs of Divergent Universe and Currency Wars. So as you see, like I'm on X2, like I don't go through it at all. Oh, W Gallagher, let's go. And I had one side. I had 0 run make encounters all year, by the way. Like I feel like we need to talk about that. Yeah, the hard mode. Yeah, they do give Jades. Yeah, that's something I need to get better about. We got the geniuses plus ratio. Yo, what ratio in his stone form over here with cracks in the stone? Up and Anaxa. Yo, why does Anaxa look beat up? You had 0 side reading counters and run main counters this year. Hey, you know what? Sometimes it just be like that. Oh, W then putting Kefali in the background. That's cool. A never-ending cycle of trials are both your eternal opponent and true friend, bearing witness to your growth. Through the clash after clash, you continue to surpass yourself. These battle records have faithfully captured your journey. Hey, you see all them 36 stars? Light work. Most frequently used character to Forgotten Hall over the past year was Tribby, 86 times, RMC 80 times, Gallagher 73, and Caster 73. Wow, Gallagher and Caster, they were just joined to the hip, basically. Other than Pure Fiction. Alright, most used in here was Sunday 32, Ron May 31, Caster's 29, and Finon 23. And I'm assuming Caster's will also be at the top for Apocalyptic. Okay, now this is a cool yeah, that's a cool thing there. Okay, no, Sunday's actually first. Yeah, Sunday 31, Caster's 27, RMC 26, and Tribby 25. And W Anomaly, even though 2 of them I didn't even clear the king. Yeah, cause I only did it for 3.7 and 4.0 here, and then I did I know I did 4.2. I'm pretty sure I did 4.1 as well, but I'm also not 100% sure. You had 2 APOCs, MOCs, and Pure Fictions, because you were gone during Evernight and Cyrene patches, so you didn't get to clear them. Aw, man. That is unfortunate. Crazy that Evernight has 1 more use above Casters. That means I used DPS, main DPS Evernight at one point. Also, Sparkle being in the top here. Gotta love that. Okay, then I assume Currency Wars, yep. Task me to throwing myself into capital gambling. Who is the most genuine wealth creator? The universe already has its answer. Alright, yeah, I did on 11/24. Oh yeah, cause I was late. Yeah, I think I was late for my first Currency War run. Yeah, and when they ended their calculations, I was essentially level 64, and my highest damage run was Rappa. Yeah, I've used energy the most. Most use strategy break. Unlock strategy 37 and most activated bond break. Yeah, I've used break a lot on there. Rapid being the highest is crazy, especially when I don't even have her. So it's just a trial one. Oh, W Albert there. Yeah, 0 Albert encounters, and I had 2 Peppy encounters. Or Peppies. The capital market is ever-changing. Your adjustment habits are worth frequent review and study. Top 3 most used characters are Ron, May, Lingsha, and Hyacinth. And most frequently synthesized 3-star was Rappa. Your guys' record holder was Sparksy with 7 billion. Yeah, I mean, it might even be higher now with the Elation run I just did, but... Yeah, I think they stopped the counting on this at the beginning of the month. I've refreshed the store 1,085 times, and I've consumed 1,554 coins for refreshes. Love that. Oh, Celeron Hunter is huge. Yeah, I see it on bottom screen there. Yeah. It was the it was the end of March there. Yeah, so it was within yeah, because it did from start of April last year to end of March this year. Yeah, so end of the month there. Alright, so chapter 3 done. So now we gotta get our actual report now. Alright. This power has now brought the Express to Plain Arcadia. This time we all witness the will of the Trailblaze with our own eyes. May this journey lead us fluffward. Grand finale, the fluffy fan stage play. Alright, let's see what we got for this final report. And while the partners are making a cameo appearance, they're waiting backstage. Let's see, is it gonna be like last year where you pick a certain number of them to accompany you on like the final part? Oh, because you edit your annual title. Will I get a title? Okay, I can use 4 titles from here. Okay. Let's see. I mean, the ones I have are probably fine. Looks like my blessings. Okay. You know what? We gotta do watch and learn. This is Honkai. Oh, we can do a photo? Okay, where are we getting a photo from? Okay, I guess we can take a photo. Yeah, we do self-select. So positions 1, 2, and 3 are for 3-person combination dialogues, and positions 4 or 5 for 2-person. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna self-select. We are going to do this one. What's an as hype? I mean, we'll see how it is here. All right, so let's do let's do Finon. Yeah, for the 3-person, let's give some love to Amphorius, right? Let's do Finon, Cyrene, and let's do Cypher. And then for 4 and 5, you know, we gotta put Welton, because bro got the greatest Nova Flare of all time. And then let's put in... You know, we'll put in Silver Wolf. Why not? Why not? That could be our squad there. Alright, did it take the photo? I'm gonna assume it did. Right? I'm gonna assume it did. Hold on, did I mess up? Hello? Oh, there it is. Okay, okay. I was gonna say, I was like, where is it? Tap to send the blessing and check out the blessing for other trailblazers. You can tap the share button on the home page to view the complete data card again. Okay, there we go. Okay, we can get 30 jades for that too. Huge. Alright, have to refresh this blessing. Like any other blessing to receive stellar jades and other rewards. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so extra rewards as well. Yeah, we'll leave a like there. Oh, we got fuel? Huge. Do I need to do multiple? Okay, probably not. Okay, oh, and I already got 4 likes. Let's go. Yeah, I assume I just have to copy the link and then I'll get the jades, right? So I guess that's it? Right? Is that it? Oh, wait, no, it still says Chapter 3 is still here. Hello? Yeah, Chapter 3 didn't have a check mark on it. What could I have possibly missed? And it's gonna make me go from the beginning again. Love that. Yeah, so we should clip through. Yeah, Chapter 3 bugged out. Alright, we should clip through. Yeah, now I gotta spam it. So, chat, hopefully y'all are having a great day so far. They really added a skip button to the game this year and didn't put it in here. Crazy work. Like, what if people want to skip the report and just get the reward? You know what I'm saying? Like... They really did me like this. Give up for the report, Hoyo? Never. There's not even a skip button for the cubes. Dude, honestly, the skip button is... Oh, they did you like this too? So this might just be a bug in general then. But the skip button, honestly, my main use for it is the is events, because all the time I cannot be bothered for that. There it is. Okay. All right, we made it, chat. We made it. We made it to the final part here. Oh wait, no, we did this already. Hello? Did we not do this already? Okay, well, okay, I guess that's it then. That was like not a clear ending, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay. I guess that's the Trailblaze report? Sure, alright. Well, that was my Trailblaze report. So, for YouTube side here, let me know what you all think. That was definitely a report of all time there, but it is cool to see like the stat and analytical stuff in the beginning there. But let me know what y'all think. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Alright, video side done there. Yeah, the last year one was so much better. Yeah, I remember they had the whole like roller coaster thing. You like pick the characters to go on the roller coaster with you. Yeah, I don't know what they were I don't know what they were doing with that. That I feel like that was definitely an L. I still have to do this as well, which don't think I'm gonna do today. Hey, what's going on, Silverberry? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a great day so far. Let me also get my layout over here back. There we go. Also, hold on, let me go close my blinds real quick. We're starting to get the heavenly rays a little bit. There we are. All right. What was this event again? Oh yeah, this is that web thing. Yeah, the AHA shows that was that web thing. That I did not win anything from. Love that. I did not win a thing. I didn't put it up on the screen, but I did not win a single thing. But you know what? It do be like that. There were only 2 American winners. There's mostly European and Asian winners. See, the crazy thing was that they were like, yo, you know what we should put on our anniversary like giveaway event? A car, right? And not just like a regular car. They put a whole like themed car on there, which I think is kind of wild. Have I done APOC? Yeah, I did APOC earlier in the stream here. I was able to clear with I did Elation side 1 with the team that you see on here, and then I did what's her name? Evernight main DPS Mono Remembrance on the second side. Oh yeah, and all these extra ones from that event. Cool. Yeah, buff being this niche should be a crime. That's just the Hoyo way. That's just the Hoyo way, yo. For obviously, it's not great. Like I would prefer buffs to work with more characters, but at this point, that's just the Hoyo way. Yeah, Dot Her Edition and Remembrance definitely a choice. So yeah, that was definitely a choice. Yeah, I was looking at those buffs. I was like, that is diabolical. It's like every anniversary to tell the main pushes. You bet they'll be more versatile in upcoming patches. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes they sometimes for other patches they have better buffs. Like actually, I think isn't the buff for MOC not awful right now? Actually, let me actually pull it up. Not the biggest fan of needing 3 Remembrance characters. Yeah, 3 Remembrance characters is a little crazy. Yeah, the MOC buff, like, it's not like the craziest buff, but it does work with a lot of comps because it's every time you attack. So that is pretty cool as well. You got flashbacks from previous anniversary. With Hoyo, it do be like that. Because Hoyo, they'll always find a way to do some good stuff and then not do some good stuff. You never check MSC buffs and clear a final majority of your non-meta DPSs, and APOC buffs matter more. That is very true, yes. Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, I mean, pretty much for buffs, like, I know a lot of the time they're just going to be shilled towards the, like, newest character, for the most part, but they definitely do matter more in Apocalyptic Shadow. Both also for, like, which team comps will do the best for you, but then also for the, like, the main effect. Yeah, for the main effect of the entire APOC, because sometimes, like, when you break the weakness, sometimes you get your ultimate back, sometimes you get skill points. So that being different as well is also impactful. Like, APOC was a lot more fun because Fade Shot was easily clearable as long as you use DHPT. Yeah, DHPT made that fight a joke. Taking a pocket in a row, you wouldn't clear without Archer. Archer is the GOAT. Like, I love Archer. But I was talking about it before too. Now, because we have Archer, who's great. We have Sela, who's holding his light cone right now, but we're not gonna talk about that. We have Sela, who's solid for the Nova Flare, and we have Casterus. So like, Quantum is pretty stacked right now too. Like, especially for people who have been playing for the past year, Quantum is pretty stacked. Use up this APOC on auto because there was 0 interesting gimmicks. Yeah, I mean, that's what I did too. That is what I did too. Like, I mean, a lot of the time for a lot of the stages, I probably do keep them on auto, just because I'm like, it's gonna be very similar gameplay if I'm not doing just like a challenge run kind of thing. You only really have Archer and unbuilt E1 Sela. Hey, at this point, Sela's worth building if you're not working on anyone else. Because, I mean, you do have Quantum for Archer. But, and honestly, with Sela right now, I am using Archer's Light Cone. Because I don't have her signature. I mean, I could get it because I did buy a couple battle passes, so I have that currency. But I'm not going to just, like, I'm not going to use that right now. In all honesty, I'm probably going to hold on to it. We need more Hule and Fatal gimmicks for APOC where it greatly increases their value. Yeah, that is definitely true. Yeah, they definitely need to make more unique stuff. Yeah, because I feel like, yeah, because like, they just had Sparksy to APOC, but that fight didn't feel creative at all. Like, it just felt like pretty much the same thing. You're playing Dahlia right now because you got her for Boot Hill, only to find out he's still trash with her. See, yeah, I think the thing with Dahlia, which I'm someone who's talking as, you know, a person who doesn't use Break really anymore, because I don't have Dahlia. Dahlia ends up being best for Firefly because of Boot Hill and Boot Hill and Rappa, they want to actually get the break on the character, but Dahlia makes it so that Firefly doesn't need to get the break on the character. So it is like a little like, weird synergy thing. Like, I think they could probably still work, but you still get so much value from actually breaking. Yeah, Boot Hill got no shill after his rerun. Yeah, Dive Break is as crucial to talk for Dahlia. Actually, you know what? I said I wasn't gonna show it, right? I said I wasn't gonna show it. You know what? Just for fun, because I mentioned it earlier. Because I did a video for my YouTube a couple days ago about the Firefly Nova Flare, and I don't have Dahlia. And I went into I did a 4-cycle clear in MOC 11, not even 12, 11. And I mentioned that for Anomaly here, I did a test run. I couldn't even, like, I got to like 2 cycles left and I was like nowhere near done. So we're just gonna show it here at this point. I'm just gonna show it while we yap, because we are kind of just talking, which is great. But we're gonna use this as background to just show how trash Break is without Dahlia. Yeah, Unknown, you're in that weird spot, because none of your other comps are working either, for either Night 1 or Night 2. Okay, now without Dahlia, but on Night 1 I know you got 3, 2, 2, and Big Boss you got 3. Yeah, for me, I got, well, you can't see it right now because I've refreshed some runs. But, yeah, I had 3-star on Night 2, I had 1-star clear with a Finon team on Night 1. And then Flame Reaver, I had 2-star. Both with Sela and Caster, is funny enough. But yeah, here, I'm going to show you all how this run ends up going. And I'm going to put on auto, too. While we talk, I'm just going to put on auto. Because me being on manual versus being on auto, it's not going to matter. It is not going to matter. But this is Firefly without Dahlia in modern 2026 endgame. Like, I fully believe we will genuinely not even finish. Oh, 100% Silverberry. Like, as long as you have Elation, the big boss, it was no problem at all. If it was consistently even easier for... Yeah, ever since 4.0. I agree, because it also has been very... Oh, you don't have Elation? Oh, E1 Asheville? You do... Okay, you know what? You went for E1 Asheville. That's respectable. Yeah, I think the thing with the boss this time, though, is... While Elation is very good because of its high frequency attack, follow-up can work there, because follow-up does also have a higher frequency of attack compared to other comps. Yeah, but Night 2 struggle, yeah. Yeah, as long as you're attacking a ton against the Ill Wish boss, you're good. And then Firefly Break can work on Sparksycon, but once again, you're gonna want Dahlia because Sparksycon's toughness meter is actually massive for no reason. Like, if HSR was so usable, you give her a fun run as boss. You have her E1 S1, Asheville signature. Yeah, HSR could definitely be a very interesting Nova player, honestly. Once that time comes around. Has I ever showed the character as much as Firefly? I feel like could Casterus be in the discussion? Like Firefly is definitely like super up there. Oh yeah, Hyacinth as well, because there were definitely honestly that whole team, the Casterus, Hyacinth, like that whole comp has been ridiculously shilled. It's not as bad right now because we're going into the Elation show now, but oh look, we're almost dead. Oh look, Caster's global passive. Love that. Yeah, Caster the highest in low-key drops off a cliff. Yeah, no, not even low-key at this point. Like at the beginning it was doable, but at this point it's not even low-key anymore. Cause I cleared, you know, all endgame with Casterus using Gallagher with her up until 3.7 when I got Hyacinth. Also, I just want y'all to see the Dahlia list team is 3 cycles in and we are at 30% clear. Look at how trash this is. Hyacinth, you only remembrance character, and then Hyacinth, you only remembrance with their signature. Yeah, I feel like if you don't have Hyacinth at this point, because she's had 2 reruns now, you did something wrong, respectfully, right? Because Hyacinth is kind of ridiculous. Because when Hyacinth first came out, I was like, I'm saving for Finon and Fate. Like, I feel like I can make it work still. Like, I was still using Gallagher, he was fine. And I was like Gallagher Adventuring could be good for certain scenarios, right? Like, I was like, I can make things work right now. But then once 3.7 hit, I was like, yeah, I need to get Hyacinth. And that was where I realized my mistake in not pulling her earlier. You picked up Hyacinth signature because you heard good for Blade. Otherwise, you would have picked up Kitty. Thankfully, let me tell you all, the luckiest HSR pass of all time for me was 3.7. I pulled Cyrene on a random single. I pulled E0 S1 Hyacinth. I pulled E0 S1 Cypher. All in the same patch. Yeah, it's good for Blade. TBH, you're often fully clearing with your E0 S0 Blade. And you got signature. Oh, yeah, signature huge. That's always massive. Also, we're approaching the last cycle. We're only halfway through. You have E2 Blade against your will? Hey, you want to slide one my way? you want to slide a blade my way? Because I've been playing since day 1 and I have 0 blades. And he's been on my 50-50 selector thing ever since they allowed us to put him there. Never pulled for Eidolon intentionally, but recently you got Hystelan Z1 at 20 pity. The next patch, Asheville Z1 at 50 pity. See, situations like that we take. You only got Trippy Z1 intentionally? Yeah, the only Eidolon that I got for a character on their like initial banner was what's her name? Fushuan. Yeah, because Fushuan, I got 2 pulls very close to each other. Yeah, Seal and Fushuan have avoided you, and they've been stuck on Celestial Invitation since it started. See, I'm the other way around. Like I have them both. They're both E2 for me, and I have no Blade. You wish you lose your 50-50 to Blade and Argenti? Dude, yeah. For me, it's Blade, Argenti, and Yunli that I want to get from the 50-50 loss. Never go for Eidolon to debut, only on reruns. Yeah, see, for when I got Fushuan, I didn't go for the Eidolons for her. I was honestly, because this was, remember, this was debut Fushuan 1.3, and I also wanted Lynx. Because I was like, if I get Fushuan and Lynx, I'll be good. And so I got Fushuan super early, and I was like, let me do one more 10 pull for Lynx. And then I pulled another Fushuan and no Lynx. Argenti is the last male character you're missing, and Blade is one of your favorite characters. You use him a lot. Yeah, Blade does seem to be fun. Like, I definitely would build him once, if I get him. I mean, at some point. It may not be a priority depending on when it happens, but that would be cool. It's in Silver Wolf Eidolon. Yeah, Silver Wolf Eidolons is also good. Never like Yunli, but Japanese voice lines in combat are cool, so you can play her. Oh, are you a fellow JP voice enthusiast? We always do love to see that. I mean, well, any language is good, but I do I do like playing in the JP. You want Yunli as a collection? Yeah, at this point with the Celestial Invitation, like, whenever there's new characters on there that I don't have on my account, I'm gonna prioritize those at this point. Just like build up the collection, cause like I'm not worried about clearing endgame as long as I keep playing and keep making good decisions. So the collection factor is definitely the biggest part for me at this point when it comes to characters, like for the older characters. Yeah, putting Argenti on there though, so priority. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, because this is what mine is right now. Cause yeah, these 3 on the end here I don't have, and then I just have these 4 as probably being the best options of what's there, for what I had left. Yeah, you mostly try different teams on endgame modes, and in Japanese, yeah, it sounds more badass, even though you don't watch anime. It does. No, you're right. It does sound much cooler in a lot of ways. What, Ichisovo? That thing's a game changer. Yeah, I remember that thing. I remember that being very good. But let me read it real quick. Wherever Silverwolf is, there she is. Yeah, enemy target enters combat. Increase. Oh yeah, it's 20% damage taken increase. And when enemies get attacked by a target, 100% base check. Oh yeah, that is very good. But also her E1 is nice too with the extra energy. Who did I kick out? You have the same list. You kicked out Bronya. You don't think after E2 or Eidolons are worth it, really? You want to see who I kicked out? I got you. So I kicked out Clara, who's E4, and Himiko, who's E4, which you can't see because my big head webcam is blocking it. But I took out these 2 E4 characters, and also Fushuan. Yeah, I took out Fushuan because she's E2, and then I took out Himiko and Clara, these E4 standard characters. I'm telling you, if I pull another Clara, I might lose my mind. So she had to go. Maybe once Fushuan gets a Noble Flare, maybe I'll cycle her back in. But donate you Clara Eidolons. Hey, if you give me a Blade, I'll give you a Clara, man. I'll shake on that. Don't accept the Fushuan because you don't have her, but you don't think you're gonna use her anyway. Yeah, I mean not right now. Maybe she gets the Nova Flare and it's good. She could be usable, but yeah, E1 Fushuan. Oh, dude, E1. I would like the fact that Fushuan was the one character that I got with an E1 right off the gate. Like that E1 is so helpful. At this point, why aren't they adding ratio on there? I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. feel like it makes sense at this point for Ratio to be in there. You have so many sustained you like, so you just rather use Lotra or Aventurine? That's fair. Also, I feel like Hoyo has an issue of they'll introduce really cool things and then proceed to update them like only a couple times a year, right? Like Celestial Invitation and the Golden Companion Spirit are awesome, but like obviously they don't need to update them every patch, absolutely not. But like it'll be like 2 times a year that they'll update. Or, like for Celestial Invitation, it's 1 time a year that we've gotten so far. And I don't know, man. I think we have so many. When you have so many characters, especially now with the game being over 3 years old, I feel like Celestial Invitation is something they can update. Like I feel like there's no reason why all of 1.x shouldn't be in there at this point. Your Lotra is broad since you got Hyacinth. You got kicked off for Link's priority. Yeah, I don't even have Lotra. Like I know they put him in the companion shop, but I was like I don't need him. Started playing HSR for Ratio, even got a sig on rerun, but never used him. You made him clear thanks to Asheville recently, but his gameplay is low-key boring. At least they can do follow-up more consistently, because 2 follow-up per ult is crazy. Yeah, a Dr. Ratio Nova Flare, if they give him the right things, could be pretty cool. Like, if they give him the right buffs on his kit, I think that could be cool. If Kafka was in there, that would be a menace. Yeah, dude, Kafka being in there was awesome. Would be awesome. But I feel like... Yeah, I feel like there's no reason why, like, Dr. Ratio and Zhao Cho Nova Flare the most. Zhao Cho is just holy fraud. Like, I feel like that's just the best way to put it. Bro is just a fraud. Not spending event. I can't wait till the spending event goes away so I don't have to scroll anymore, by the way. Just making me heal. Yeah. I was so annoyed, as well as many other people, because you see Zhao Cho's lore, right? And not his lore, like you see like the drip marketing post. It talks about him being like the cook, and he's an ability. You're like, oh, okay, maybe he's a dot healer. That would be pretty cool. And then we get his kit, and bro is just a regular debuffer. Like for what? Like sure, it ended up being for Acheron. But then bro ended up getting replaced now. Like you're not running Zhao Cho now. You're running Nova Flare Silverwolf. You're running Cypher. You're running Welt. Yeah, he's the hoodie healer for Acheron that they dropped him on his skull. At this point now, they need to make him. They should make him a dot healer, respectfully. Like Nova Flare completely just rewrite like overthrow his whole kit. Like keep the vulnerability stuff, like that's cool, but just make him a dot healer. Like I feel like that'd be super cool, in all honesty. Because then he's not like technically like sure he can replace Huo for people who have him on the dot team, but at the same time they could both be options. Yeah, there's upgrade to Acheron would be to make Zhao Cho a healer, because then at E0 Acheron you can pair her up with 1 Harmony, and E2 you can use 2 Harmony characters, because what they can even do the Acheron Nova Flare, maybe only make a multiple. Yeah, multipliers definitely for Acheron. Yeah, multipliers definitely, and if they really wanted to go crazy, make it so that you only need 1 Nihility as base kit, which I don't think they're gonna do. You're hoping they made Welt Sustain 10 times better. So funny enough, because I do have like the support Welt build, I did do an Acheron run on stream on last week with Welt being the quote unquote sustain, or like a no sustain kind of run with my support Welt, and we were able to do MOC. We were able to do MOC 12 on the Nikador fight. Yeah, it's good, but on, yeah. It would have been cool if it was like super crazy, but the fact that it works and it's something that is possible, like I'll take that, especially if it allowed me to get a clear with not only Acheron. So not only is it with Acheron, right? I need to show you all my Acheron just to make sure that people know. E0 Acheron, E0 S0 Acheron, And my build isn't even that good. Cause I fully like didn't have that many resources when Acheron came out. So I only got her. Didn't get her light cone, and I have no Eidolons. So I MC Nova Flare for destruction and preservation? That would be cool too. That would be cool. You're out to fully clear with easier S1 Dill, easier S0 Jing Yuan, easier S0 Blade. So you're also expecting more from Well when they say he's going to be S tier. He's definitely like a lot better. But it would have been cool if like the sustain or like support Well was, you know, did a bit more. But I do like what they did with his Nova Flare a lot. Like I think he's one of my favorite Nova Flares they've dropped so far. Yeah, I'm definitely a Welt supporter over here. His P1 is so good, they just kept nerfing him throughout testing. Yeah, even with him getting nerfed throughout testing, he's still yeah, he's still solid. Yeah, I'm waiting until I get all these tickets to do Relic Recon at this point. Also, Seal's Nova Flare trial says when enemy is low HP, she does her skill, but when you try it doesn't work. So the way Seal's thing works is... Also, I guess I have rewards here that I didn't claim. But, so one time for every turn she takes, like regular turn, if you use an attack on any of your allies on an enemy that has less than half, then she does an extra skill. Her Nova Flare is sort of buggy. Is it buggy? Also, speaking of the Nova Flare trials, I did not do any of those trials. I just like tried them on my account. Yeah, so let me actually do that. But it's a little bit of a weird thing to. Yeah, sometimes it procs above 50%, sometimes it doesn't proc. I have not experienced either of those things. If I'm being 100% with you, not to say that you're wrong or anything, because I mean you might have used Seal more than I have, 100%. But I don't know. It felt very. Also, I did not grab him in that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I didn't notice any of that when I was using her, but maybe I'll see it during the trial. It's your experience of using her in Divergent? Oh, okay. You know what? That's fair enough then. Okay, I'll see maybe with the trial here. Maybe I'll see some weird inconsistencies with it. And also it's the thing of like, I'm not saying this is the reason why it might be happening, but I feel like it is also an important thing to know because the whole like Seala turn mechanic thing. Now, not many characters have the whole like extra turn mechanic, because the extra turn doesn't count as a new turn. So if you already like procced it before her like resurgence procs, it's not gonna proc again. When the EMC is a hyper carry, you gotta play him with Harmony characters. Oh, I'd love to see how that goes. In all honesty, yeah. Hyper Stealth. Hyper Stealth who dabs with the glow sticks as her technique. Yeah, the splash art is definitely awesome. I mean, yeah, regardless of Kalis or Stelis, the splash art is cool for Elation. Yeah, you get EMC's ult on EMC, yeah. I haven't honestly had that much playtime with EMC yet, which I definitely do want to do because I have been making videos for my YouTube about it, about all like the new characters and Nova Flares and stuff. But I do need to do it at EMC. Yeah, about to build EMC is not a priority. Yeah, like I have like a workable build right now in EMC, but nothing like super crazy. Yeah, actually, you know what we were talking about? Let's go into Sila's trial. Let's see if I can recreate. Also, crazy that they're still using Fushuan with her. That's funny. That is really funny. He's also so unbuilt. You're having fun watching him do Calyxes, and you're already hitting over 200k. So you believe he could hit 600k when built properly? Could be, yeah. Alright, yeah, let's get all these buffs up. Alright, so let's track these Sela actions, right? Okay, so this dude is close to dying. Yeah, so we'll get that. We get the proc. And then now we're on an extra turn. And we have two extra turns because of Resurgent double procking. And then we should get another Resurgence proc from this. And then we get another skill there. Okay, that all made sense. That all made sense. Okay. You just been mindlessly grinding Ho-Ho traces with a person's E2S1 Silver Wolf? Hey, you know what? W to that person. Your deal hits up to 700k and you cleared the current MOC in 4 cycles, but you made some mistakes, so maybe it could be 3. Hey, you know what? For Dill, we do love to see that. What's the Sparkle build? I think I'm 2-piece for the speed sets for mine, but this is the trial. What does the trial even have? We have, okay, signature. 260 crit damage. Oh, yeah, Sparkle E2, yeah. Oh, yes, yeah, Sparkle E2, yeah, you're definitely gonna be doing a lot more damage on that. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, maybe one day I'll fully commit to like going for Eagle for everyone, but for right now I'm fine with my 2-piece speed pieces. All right, and now of course Sela gets CC'd over here. I love that. Gotta love that. All right, now I know that's not now I know that's not Geku making a ult on YouTube over there. I know that's not Geku. Eagles to Sparkle DDD spam so she could just make my life 10 times easier for Anomalies BS in case we get hit with Lygus Night 3 again. Oh, that is true, yeah. At this point, I just can't wait until I actually get a, what is it? Yeah, I can't wait at this point until I get a, what is it? Second S5 DDD. I lost my train of thought for literally no reason. Do you know if Dahlia and Few can use the same Force LC, Resolution LC, or is it pointless? I want to say it's fine, but it all depends on if it says like this effect cannot stack. Hey, Geku, if you're saying it's not you, then how come you popped up in the chat right after? Let's have that conversation. But what's going on, my guy? Hopefully you're having a great day so far. You choose a herder shop like on a few for the break effect. That is also fair. Yeah, that is also a solid one there. It's either that or the 5-star LC from herder shop. Yeah, the 5-star LC from herder shop is also a decent option. Oh, hello, Hule. We were just talking about you earlier. You give it to Dahlia because your fugue is already somewhat built. That's fair enough. Okay, guys, just lurk until the chicken pimp show. I mean, we fought him earlier. We definitely fought a version of him earlier, and you just didn't show up in time. So that's on you, respectfully. You ever generate dot to use the her shop like code? Yes. Also, W them putting Saber as the trial character, by the way, for the Huoho Nova player. That's a W choice. If Dahlia has potential to deal more damage, so you don't want to give her the effect hit rate body. I'm gonna be so for real. I like did not pay attention to much with the Dahlia because I knew I wasn't pulling her when she dropped, so I don't even know what the build is like for her outside of break effect and speed, and maybe effect hit rate depending on how her kit works. Because I was so tuned out. The Saber doing less than hero without Sunday. Hey man, the trial just be like that sometimes. Favorite RMC and Robin go Burr? True. An easy skip for you, and you pulled for Fugue that pass to make Buto work, and then found I need Dahlia too. Okay, it do be like that. But honestly, because it was Dahlia's first banner, like, we knew the rerun would happen eventually, right? So, at least that ends up working out. And this run is also super unoptimal, but I also don't really care because it's a trial run. You never planned for Sunday, you never intend to get him. I mean, at this point, honestly, in a lot of situations, it doesn't make much sense to pull for Sunday. Because if you get Sparkle for free with the 4.0 selector, like, there aren't too many. And if you have other characters for the teams that Sunday works on, like, he's not necessary. I think a lot of people that have Sunday pulled him on his initial banner, and I am one of those people. Oh, also, I just realized I forgot to mute that up. Game audio might have been doubled for you guys, and I did not know it. It's my fault. But game audio should be good now. I forgot we had to do something separate for the audio for the web event. For the annual report, but I fixed it. We're good now. You hate Chicken Wing Boy and his fan base anyway, so you're chilling as a happy Sparkle believer. Hey man, for between the two of them, I'll just use whoever's better, right? Like, realistically. You pull all Harmony and you use them the most, but you believe it's a matter of who you have on your account. You know, people who have, for example, Break Dot, the Herda, Phase House, never using Sunday. Yeah, exactly. It fully depends on what you have on your account and what's going to benefit you the most. Because, I mean, everyone's going to be in a different spot depending on who they pulled and whatnot. So, that is a factor too. Oh, I never did this as well. You at least use Harmony as Robin, but you got her E2 this patch, so you may use her more now. Yeah, I definitely considered, yeah, I was definitely considering using, one of my companion spirits to get E1. Alright, W Pac-Man. Yeah, the E2 effect is okay. Yeah, it's okay-ish, but her E1 is her biggest Eidolon for the early ones. You think people always glaze Robin? You don't know you see the Sunday hate everywhere and the whole fight of who's better, Sparkle or Sunday. Meanwhile, I use both of them all the time. See, Robin is glazed for... I think Robin is glazed for two reasons. The first one is that her ultimate advances your entire team. And the second one is the fact of when she dropped, follow-up was still in a very good spot. And she just worked insanely well for that. But ever since, you know, end of 2.x, follow-up has not been as, you know, prioritized by Hoyo. Like peak Robin time in terms of like the DPS characters that were around. The entire team of duo DPS seems rare, and don't really want her. You must use Robin for the actual finance container. Yeah. At this point, those are usually the main places you see her get used. But Prime Robin was definitely insane. Great Sunday because of his character post-boss fight, and also Sunday's fan base was on your nerves and trap strip marketing. Yeah, the Sunday fan base was crazy. They were going crazy. Oh, I gotta do another Firefly trial? And they're really not letting me change character here? Crazy work. There's 3 Firefly trials this bad. Yeah, like... They really want people to use Firefly, man. And why can't I change characters? Oh, I'm going backwards. Hold up. I'm going backwards. Let me change characters. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're good. Yeah, Robin definitely has not, like, fit in as well with some of the other DPSs, you know, for recent ones, but maybe at some point, either with Nova Flares or possible, you know, other new characters, maybe follow up, and Robin will be a bit more appealing, but definitely not right now. Yeah, Tribby is still very fun to use. Even though I still have her at E0, she still is fun to use. You still use Tribute a lot too. You're pointing out in Tribute's release that Tribute has no niche on like other Harmony characters. Her only niche is that she can load ult for characters like the Herda or Robin, and here we are, Tribute's only best for the Herda. Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely more generalist, for sure. Yeah, definitely very much a generalist support, but could be good in certain scenarios here. Yeah, I think there's something I gotta claim. Oh yeah, it's right here. Okay. Also, there's something I have to claim, but I don't know where it is. There we go. Yeah, she's still nice for HP scalers, and it's really nice for Ashvale as a follow-up to it. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, we I still have the trials for the Celestial characters. Oh, are there not trials for them? Oh, okay, I guess not. I mean, it makes sense. They didn't do trials for the other ones, so okay, that actually does check out. It's mostly a must, especially that the new blade is behind the window. Yeah, we'll see what they're cooking up with that new blade. Which I hope he's good. I hope he's like pretty good. Oh, that's tomorrow. Okay, that's what's up. I try not to talk too much about yeah, I try not to talk too much about leaks and unconfirmed stuff like when I'm live, just because we don't want the Hoyo ninjas be pulling up, but I'm sure those will be all over the place once they drop tomorrow. You have high expectations because they postponed the beta. You feel like they did it to protect Silverwolf sales. We'll see. It's definitely possible knowing Hoyo, but at the same time, it could also have just been for something completely unrelated, and Blade is just, the normal amount of good, but we'll see. We'll see what they end up doing. Because Hoyo has definitely made some questionable decisions in the past, so I wouldn't put anything past them at this point. Alright, so let me see real quick. What content do we have left for the patch right now? So if we go travel log, we have cosmic data roaming. I probably am gonna wrap up the stream in a minute here. But we have cosmic data roaming. I don't know if this counts as content, but we have this. Then we have the web event. Yeah, maybe we would do another event stream. But that's probably the only thing in all honesty. And we get triple relics in 6 days too. Yeah, that's probably what we'll end up doing. Silverwolf and Evanescence got delayed for the base, probably to try to stall Ashvale fall. See, for Ashvale, it makes a little more sense, I feel like, because the Ashvale, I think Ashvale, he still is a good character, and I think he'll be even better with, I think he'll be even better when it comes to, if he gets other follow-up characters or characters that work really well with him that come out. But at the same time, it feels like everything that they dropped banner-wise in 4.1 was just meant to get people to spend before Anniversary. But I mean, that's usually how these games go. I mean, yeah, or Face Shot. Yeah, exactly. Either like a really good follow-up Nova Flare, or a new like really good follow-up character. Yeah, take Station on Acheron, play Acheron D2 in the base. Yeah, Acheron E2 in the base kit would actually be kind of fire. Yeah, he's a must-pull V1, then he turned out to be a pull if you like him. Yeah, I feel like that's usually how it goes right before a for the character that's right before either an anniversary or a .0 patch. with I think the sole exception being Ron May, because Ron May was actually like super valuable at the end of 1.x. But all right, chat. I think I'm gonna wrap it up for today. I appreciate you all coming by to the stream. If you guys enjoyed and want to see more content from me, if you're on Twitch, be sure to hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button. The support is greatly appreciated here. Not sure of when we're gonna be streaming next, whether it be this week or next, because work do be like that sometimes. But I will definitely keep you all posted as well. In terms of updates and whatnot, we do have a Discord server. So if y'all want to join that, I'm going to have the link in the chat there for you there. We do have a Discord, join our community there. We have content updates. We have, we talk about Star Rail gaming, all that kind of fun stuff in there. We also do have a YouTube channel where I have been posting videos pretty consistently for Star Rail 2. So if you want to check that out there. And then I also have some other socials, Twitter and TikTok, if y'all want to check those. But I do appreciate y'all for stopping by. Definitely some great talks today, too, which I always do love to see on stream. So I appreciate y'all, Silverberry, Unknown, anyone else who was here today as well. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you all so much for watching here, and I will see you all next time.